what's up, Raider Nation? My name's Jason, and I'm here to bring you guys another video. And to start off, I'm going to give you guys just a recap of the game, which is going to be short because there really wasn't much to recap. It was just a bad game, bad play calling, bad execution from the team, too. And it was just a sad game to watch. There was nothing going good besides that first drive that we moved down the field very well. Good passing, good running. Everything was gelling together, and then that was the last good thing that I really saw. But overall, there was some positives after this game. I know there's not much positives, but there is. Dennis Allen is gone. I heard about this last night on SportsCenter, right when the news set out, and I thought, thank God, finally he's gone, because Oakland needed a change. They really needed a change, desperately, and this change might actually do something good for us. Now, many people wanted Chucky, and maybe he will come in, but not now. There's no way Gruden will leave his Monday Night Football job to come in for a head coach of a team who's 0-4 right now. If he was to come in, he would come in when it's the off season, not in having the fresh start. And I don't even think we would do much with him right now. We need him to get the team prepared and used to him in the off season, so they have that connection with him. But I came up with some decent possibilities to replace him in next year. There's been rumors about Jim Harbaugh, and I would not have a problem with him being there. That actually sounds very decent, because he's not a bad coach. He turned the 49ers around. He brought them to the playoffs almost every year. Well, practically every year he was their head coach. And if he can turn that team around, he can turn our team around. And of course, Jon Gruden. But it came out that Tony Sparano will be our interim head coach for the rest of the year. Now, thinking what's going to happen, I think he'll do all right with us, especially with the bye week, so he has time to put in some new schemes, most possibly, if there's enough time, and practice with the team. Hopefully Derek Carr is fine and he's not out for the season or anything. He'll probably be gone for like 2-3 weeks, which sucks, but I feel like we'll be in an alright spot because Dennis Allen is gone, because we have that change now. Another thing I'd like to add is what I'd like to see in the future. I was thinking about this, and I felt like I wanted to share it with you guys, and if you guys disagree with my opinion, just put it on the comments. I don't care. I will comment with it and explain my reasonings, but I'm also going to explain here. People want Rich Gannon as our head coach, too. I heard a little bit of that. But I don't think Rich Gannon would come in as a head coach. But I do see him coming in as the GM, the new general manager, if Reggie McKenzie gets booted out. And I feel like that's not a bad idea, because if we can get him there, or possibly put Jon Gruden at GM, because that could also get him out of the Monday Night Football booth, because that would be a good deal. But I don't know, because Jon Gruden would much rather be a head coach, I believe. So I was thinking maybe we can get Rich Gannon to be general manager of the Raiders, working with Jon Gruden as the head coach. That's a good combo right there because they both know each other very well and they know exactly what the Raiders need. And putting Sparano as offensive coordinator, Al Saunders too. Keep Al Saunders there. Keeping Jason Tarver because now he can call his own plays, see how he can do. If not, then we'll have to find another defensive coordinator. And I feel I don't have a problem with that. Or we can put, if Mark Davis is willing to get out of the booth, Rich Gannon could be the owner. Chucky could be the GM, and Jim Harbaugh can be the head coach. Either way, I'd be happy with any of those things because those two can, Rich Gannon and Jon Gruden can both have a good connection with each other because they know each other very well. And like I stated before, they can actually find people who can help us. Jon Gruden can help Derek Carr very well because he knows QBs very well. He wanted Derek Carr. He liked Derek Carr from the start. And I feel like he can actually help him out very well, and so can Rich Gannon because he's the GM. So if he's the GM, he could help Derek Carr also. That's just my opinion. If you guys have any disagreements with what I said, then just put it in the comments, but that's just how I feel. I'm not upset at all with Dennis Allen being gone. I'm actually happy about it. And I'm happy with Sparano being the interim head coach right now. I did not want Olsen because nothing would change really. It'd be the same thing. And Sparano would change stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see what we'll do with the coaching on the off season. But if we, by any means, have Gruden somehow get convinced to get out of the booth, which he's making a good thing of money just talking about about teams and how they're playing, instead of coaching a pretty beaten down Raiders team right now. But if we can convince him either way, it give him something to actually, alright, sounds like a good deal, I'll do it. But it's going to be hard to convince him, but it's also, it's just going to be interesting. I hope we get either Gannon or Gruden or Jim Harbaugh, because he'll be an option in the offseason if he doesn't go to Michigan. But that's it for this video, guys. If you guys have anything you guys would like to comment about what I said, what I stated, have your own opinions on who should be the head coach or GM or the owner possibly. But nothing will change with the owner because the Davis legacy will never end. It will always continue. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And go Raiders.